Yes, I can see. Yeah, what you get for your pocket, people work. People hating you because you really care. What you can't pay, yeah. Go on in the community. What if I say that they want to say that they say? They want to say that they go to school. And I see, every people go to school. Instead of taking job to the job test, go to the road test, go to the road test. If I need to make a system and make it rest, now the come on make it give it a rest. One man who know the preposition is thinking they will kill on the competition. Don't tell me what we need to do. So they think they want peace and just to keep on the floor. To be a money, they will be sell a soul. Either you cross the road or you make that road. On a line, I pray that people cry. That one day when we show them all we cry. I see my country blessed with all the natural resources. And yet and still I see my people living under poverty. And I question myself, where have we gone wrong? I just wish I have the power to share the national faith so everybody can have a taste.
And you're not one to the power themselves. The money is there. Whatever it is, long as I carry it, because we are close.
What is Balabilo Yaga Koluba? Hello.
Filthy.
Yeah, I remember civil. I heard about that. I familiar from the word lesson. I think
Good morning, Liberia. What a great day. What a great day it feels. And a pleasing duty, exciting opportunity to be here behind these microphones, to engage on the issues that matter to Liberia's growth and development. And of course, this is the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom 87.9. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, just wherever you are this morning. Whether you're in a taxi or hopping on your keke, motorbike, making your way to work this early Thursday morning. Pleasant good morning once more. And welcome to yet another exciting conversation around the issues making news in Liberia. And of course, this is the Freedom Money Rise from Freedom 87.9. Good morning to our friends, our followers, and of course, those of you in the diaspora. It's always a good thing to have you join us for breakfast. And today is Thursday. There are too many things to talk about, lots of things happening in the country. After electing the rescuers since 2024 up to present, the only result we've gotten from them is increased suffering, increased hardship in the country, coupled with rude and disrespectful comments towards the very electors, the very poor people that were in the rain, the sun, and of course the poo-poo water to get them elected. Because of course the only people that go to them to ask them for favor are the very people that were there in the trenches, in showing that this rescue train gets delivered and of course achieved its objective of recapturing state power. Multiple officials, senior officials, by the way, of the rescue agenda have repeatedly abused Liberians, terming them as beggars, unserious, and what have you. So we continue to hear these things, and it's important for us to put into perspective and allow you see, have your view on it. Are Liberians actually beggars? Is it the situation that's forcing people to be like that? You see a responsible family person, moving from one office to the other, only for the purpose of begging to have money to pay their house rent, the children's school fees. And these politicians are using that as a means to abuse our human dignity. Let's have a national conversation about it this morning. And of course, we're going to open the phone lines. We're going to talk about it. We'll play you a voice or a video from District Number 5 Rescue Representative Priscilla Cooper. She is very sarcastic. very demeaning to members of our constituency. And even the senator of Montserrat County, Darius DeLong. So let's talk about this thing. Are the politicians right? Are they just being disrespectful and ungrateful when they need the votes, when they need the support? They don't see Liberians as lazy and a beggar. But after rewarding them the power, for them to reciprocate the sacrifices and support in kindness, then they become outraged. They start to insult people and make people feel less. Many Liberians are feeling somehow about that. They are our leaders. When they form opinions about us, it's important that we have conversation to know whether these very attributions that they're making to us, who's the cause? Aren't they the cause? We gave you the power to change our life. You squander the opportunity. You corrupt the system. You bend the law. You deny us the opportunity. You gave the businesses and the loan to foreigners. You're outsourcing serious contract that could go to Liberia. You're giving this to Lebanese and Indians and other nationals. So what do you expect the people to turn to? Oh yeah, it's going to be a great conversation right here this morning on Freedom 87.9. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this one. It's too much now, man. It's too much. It's too much. Even the president, Mr. Bwaka, once upon a time, descended and said Liberians are beggars. And I'm like, when did you realize that? So what have you done? Capacitate the people, empower them. You're squandering, you're taking the opportunities and giving it to foreigners. Your children are passing around, they're doing all sort of things, undercutting everything, forming 419 dubious companies overnight, and taking all of government contracts, whether it's in road construction, whether it's in renovation. You remember 2025, several renovations that were going on around here, and most of the companies that was awarded those contracts, I believe, to have some sort of connection with the president's children. So how then the people will not turn to beggars? A committee set up to investigate allegations of bribery, extortion, corruption, but none other but a man appointed by the president as an integrity person to go after violators of the code of conduct. But findings from the committee, which report has been submitted to the president's office, indicate that the very man the president appointed to be the watchdog on code of conduct issue himself does not have a very reputable code of conduct. Yeah, I mean, are you getting it? The very man the president said, oh yeah, this man come and say no. Anybody violate the code of conduct, that is the core of ethics in governance. That means you got to be ethical, follow the principles and all of that. But the committee report indicates that, of course, this man has got some ethical bankruptcy. We'll bring you down. Councillor Finlay Kanga, former senatorial candidate, Montserrat County, and the same lawyer that stood the bond the other time for Henry Costa and allowed the man to run away. Here he is standing the bond for several opposition figures during the CDC period. Oh yeah, yeah, they gave one office. The man brought people in the office. Then you can say, oh yeah, we'll bring the office. The salary at 2,000, but I'll be taking 500. You'll take 500.
Freedom is in our country. Ayo, 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 ayo. Oh, ayo, yo, ayo, 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 ayo.
Land dispute continue to continue to create situations in the country that the experts and the leaders are warning. Yesterday at the legislature, some senior officials of the Liberal Land Authority made an appearance and warned lawmakers that if care is not taken, an unresolved land dispute has got the proclivity to drag Liberia back into civil crisis. Do you agree? What part of the blame can we apportion to the very land authority and these very leaders? What have they done as sector agency to mitigating the chances and being very discreet and diligent in the land administration as they have continued to carry out? So folks, the shape and size of the conversation plus other issues making news in the country this morning on the big station Freedom 87.9. My name is Abu Sharif. Just wherever you are, thanks for joining, and of course keep sharing the show and dropping your reactions to some of these talking points. We're going to read them out very shortly. Let's take a buzz of this theme song, and then when we come back, we'll rumble through the conversation right here. Freedom 87.9. This break.
I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a freedom fighter. It's about musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. But it can't take your law in. Crime stopper here for us. We need safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see you must take it. I mean you check. You wait for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia. From the center to interior, Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stop it, crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia, folks, welcome back. Oh yeah, man, again. It can be tiring, it can be easy. So the Ramadan, and then you got to wake us early and all of that. And then, but yes, we are going gradually. 15 days gone, we have already climbed the mountain, and then we are we are descending now. We are ascending to the top, the peak of it, and we are descending. So we're already at 15, and today is 16. So we are going down, and in service to God Almighty, cleansing the soul, the spirit, and of course. Okay, so let me bring you some of your comments and reactions right here. Those of you joining us and others. So let's see right here. This is Honorable J.D. Williams. I'm watching from Johnsonville, as always. Thank you very kindly. Roland W2, good morning. Freedom FM family. My name is Musician William TW2. Okay, so this is Charles M. Dolobapu. He said, thanks for another day of listening to Abu for factual issues about Liberia. Let me put it that way. I'm watching from a soul clinic belt, he says. Henry T2, okay. Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from my resident in Cardwell, right? Hilton Wulajedo comes in. He says, I'm watching you from Logan Town. So Hilton Wulajedo, welcome back to Monrovia. He's in Logan Town. Emmanuel Bro, good morning, Abu, and my fellow viewers watching from Minneapolis, Minnesota, USA, on this Thursday, March 5, 2026. Okay, Frederick Okono, therefore, good morning. I'm watching you from Baptist Seminary, Robertsfield Highway, Abraham K. Swain, watching and following from my Chicken Soup Factory Gulf community. This is Guyalo February Mounting. He says, I'm watching from the Douala General Market. Alaska Pay is watching from GSA Road. Bobby Jadier. Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Masitan resident. Chepo Elijah following live from my resident in the borough of Nikutown, Montreal County. Thanks for the update. This is Gadi OP. Gadi says, good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching from my comfort zone in Gatineausville, JJW. DC King. I am watching from Doe Community. I think that is a Doe Community King. Okay, so Doe Community has a king. That's good to know. DC, thanks for joining. Daily Break T. Young. It says, good morning. Always following you guys from River G County, Kanwiakan District number 1. Thank you very kindly. Abraham George, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Simpor Bridge Zuba Town community. This is Zuma Town, right? Simpor Bridge Zuma Town. So Kelvin T. David Sr. following you live from 15th Street. This is Vafole Amara Kane says, good morning, Freedom FM. I'm following you from Brewerville, Christianville community. A very big thanks to Freedom FM family. Happy Ramadan Mubarak to everyone. Thanks a lot. Makura, good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I am watching from Ganta City, Nimba County. Thanks, my dear brother. This is Mohammed Bangali daughter. He says, good morning, Abu Sharif. I'm watching live from Logan Town, Bourgeois Island, Port Harcourt Field this morning. Thank you. Johnson Dole says, good morning, guys. I'm watching from New Jersey resident. Okay. William Boya says, I am listening from Zozo Lower Zazon. right? Zay Azel and Zazon, Lower Mangibi County. You know, once I see this, I'm thinking about so I was like, all that. So Ben Cooper Jr. watching, Ture Jibrila watching from Beijing. Thank you. Ture, okay, thanks a lot from way there in Beijing. Cletus Waller watching from West Point, Liberia. Daniel Saki, good morning, brother. Wele Wia, good morning, Abu Sharif. I'm following you from New Georgia Estate. Okay, so this is Swahindo Wea. Good morning to you, big brother Abu M. Sharif. I'm following from Logan Town, Broad Street, District 15. Oliver Saka, watching from Accra, Ghana. Prince P. Kappa. Good morning, Abu and the rest of the Freedom FM family members. I'm watching from D17 Banjo. Thank you. James Lamy says, good morning, brother Abu. And of course, Harrison Mayonga says, good morning from Cardwell. He's watching from Cardwell, actually. Mohammed B. Fode, good morning, Freedom family. I'm following you guys from Grand Cape Mount, Papa District, or King George, so to speak. There's a guy that I always follow from Papa, so I guess. This is Elijah Ponge. Good morning, my Freedom FM family. I'm following live from Foya City, Lofa County. So you see, we get people coming from all over. So the morning we get Roji on, we get following now. And there are a lot of people more than that, but at least River G is represented. Magibi, Cape Mount is represented. Where Lofa is represented. Bong, Nimba is represented. What a guy from Grand Bazaar. Let me see, maybe the mail will be here this morning. Sambola Lawrence, good morning, Freedom family. Watching you live from Brewerville, Iron Gate. Then we got China represented. We got Ghana represented. We got the USA always. We got Brussels, Europe, right? Where again? We got. So yes, too many follows this morning. And this is Mohammed Bangali daughter. Once more, he says, good morning. Okay, Stanley Basso, a very pleasant greeting to the peace-loving citizens of Mama Liberia, watching live from a resident in Congress City. I'm Stanley Basso. Thanks. This is Roland Harris, watching from the capital bypass. You have Dalo Carter, Kelvin M. Johnson, Emmanuel N. Sawon. He said, man, everybody, so we got to recognize almost everybody. It can be easy because plenty of us, I'm pulling and say, oh, but man, you can't recognize. I drop my comment. I say, yeah, maybe that time we reach all the way down. But let me skip some people in the middle and come down and see Alan Smith is here. You have Informed Liberian Today. I think that's a blog or a page they're following from way in Canada, right? The administrator of that page is following from Canada. This is Bolo Chester. Bolo Chester is joining from St. Paul Bridge. Green B. Wilson, right? J. Henry Na, Holy Bible. Henry Yango, my dear brother. This is Melvin Favor, Baz, Status Dolo. And so we are going to Holy here. This is Fanta Fofana. Good morning, Freedom family. Fanta Fofana, my name. And I am watching from Brewerville. Thanks a lot. This is Emmanuel and C1. So we are going to hold it right here. And of course, move into our conversation. Thanks to all of you. And of course, keep dropping your comments or whether it's this one, that one, and the other one. Now, fellow Liberians, welcome back. The fireworks now get started. So to begin with, let me see this thing. Okay. On yesterday, we saw the executive mansion, folks from the executive mansion passing around. They say they're making donations to, say the president is giving Ramadan breakfast to Muslim compatriots, which has always been a routine, right? In fact, it is with Waka that the scale of it slow and then the delay and all of that. So basically from year 1, year 2, what the likes of Mamaka and others will be doing, they'll be passing from one rice importer warehouse, and, I mean, embarrassing them to taking rest from them. We know that's what they've been doing from K&K to Futa to this other one, Bridgeway to that other one. So that's what they've been doing. So basically, if you're wondering why, since Baka became president, the Ramadan food can delay, that it can be passing around. It's terrible. America gotta get this. So, but this time around, remember last year there was a Chinese aid rice, and this is a rice for everybody, and it came particularly for distressed Liberian in situations of disaster, right, and what have you, just like the Saudi Arabia rice. And so we are seeing the president misapplying that rice. I know there's a very something people are gonna feel somehow about it. But isn't the purpose? Especially the way you're making it to look like that the president doing good for the people. Their president, they New York president, right? This guy, Joseph Boakai. Free food. You take free food and give it to Muslim people, so they will go brave for aid. Then you say, oh, the prayer. I mean, this is demeaning. This is disrespectful. And I am here, when I saw that thing on yesterday, and I was like, really? Are you kidding me? Is this how low Liberian Muslims have come? Because time immemorial, it has not been about the food, actually. It has been about sharing and all of that, but it has to be dignified. Not low grade rest, what people give for people that are, getting affected with floor and other things, emergency relief situation. Then you tell them what you give. Not anything, but during the heart of the Ramadan. That's where I used to distribute Indian parboiled rice. High quality. Imam Krayi will say, Muslims don't need rice. We don't want rice. We want our right to what you might call it, public holiday on Ramadan. But it is the same Ali Krayi that's accompanying a low-grade Chinese, disaster rice. A low-grade Chinese aid rice from mosque to mosque. So when you are doing a fast month, you start eating that rice, your stomach start getting pumped in front of you, then you'll no say, oh, I see what. What kind of old man? They may get it out of you. I see when brought rotting fish in the country once upon a time and start sharing it on Liberians. So at what point Braga will tell you, oh, money, buy something and help other people or give it to other people. Tell you, who save money and buy something dignifiable and give it to people. Campaign 2017, you say you come in share fish. You go somewhere, the people getting the expires sardine fish and polo water, sea, broil, give it to the people. People started getting sick in the country. All the people that ate the fish started getting sick. We don't know how the banana won't end there. 2023, he said he carries on a ferry to somewhere in Rivers. Not knowing he wasn't the one who brought it. Somebody else brought a ferry. Then they use it, then you go and say, oh, Joseph Baka. So what kind of man here you always receiving? Even in the highest office, you're not able to go spend $14 to buy good rest and share it on the people. You go to, y'all see this. I mean, thanks to the people of China though, because the purpose they brought the rest, and Else the rice. I want here that the Liberian people ate what China gave. Baka take it, he turning it around. He say he like he good what he doing for the Muslim people. He's supposed to buy his own self right and go do it. And people will say, but why he saying that the man is the president, you can decide how you want to use the rice. No, that shouldn't be you. Because when the Saudi Arabia arrest king, people are being prosecuted for how they use it when they did not use it for the purpose for which they arrest king. So why is the president taking the Chinese people rice, right, that they give up, and misusing it and taking it to be his own gift to the Muslim people? So he tell the right give the Muslims. So what about the Christian people too? Christian people talking, you're not getting it, and then no great Chinese well. I told you, Baka is divisive, man. Baka is a tribalist. That old man will always do this. He always do pick and choose. Now, since Imam, where so is it? But I'm telling you now, people, and look, Mr. President, let me tell you, I'm probably going to eat that rice. They will take it from you, they will not eat it. I trust my people, they will not eat that rice. It's disrespectful. But they are disciplined to respect leaders. So when people come say, oh, the president gave it, then look at it. Minute. You think, hey, Yaka, Mama Ka built it. You and Ali crying. And I like what a young man wrote here, Khalifa Khan, highlighting the hypocrisy of Ali Krai. He says, this is the hypocrisy of Ali Krai, the chief imam, who now works at the National Port Authority. He's an employee, he's a member of the government. He himself have admitted that. Yesterday, meaning in the past, he loudly blasted George Weah regime, stating that the Muslims of Liberia need national holiday, not bags of rice. But guess what? That same man that was saying it, I thought he was the man that's a politician, yeah, and play song that way. He entered my man, team. I said, okay, correct. This is a platform. They get the kind of element in it. Hey, man, TV, man. He's a cover-up politician. That's who he is. Yeah, I mean, you tell him, I'm the one saying, even if from him, I'll tell him he's a politician. That's who he is. And now a thing he can do to me. Just so you know. So, stating that the Muslims of Liberia need national holiday, not bags of rice. But today, he's escorting Minister Mamaka Belete to distribute low-grade Chinese rice, ignoring the issue of national holiday for the Muslim. This man, fellow Liberian, the young man asks or says, does not deserve to remain as national chief imam of Liberia. So the beginners are discouraged. Say, what kind of man acting like advocate? But send the getting job in the port. No, the men that escort, even the poor people in plastic say they'll go get a Muslim boy. Chief imam will be behind here. He doesn't care about the quality. He doesn't care about the respect attached to it. He doesn't care about the class, nothing. Anything. The rap people say, the rap rest that can give people berry, any kind of food, they pull in something. They say, oh, that burger over coming from you, jump behind and carry it to the imam. Like, oh, you're eating. What is that? Is that the kind of representation? The chief imam. He's sitting on the table, low grade food, and he passing around, going, whole chief imam in the country, pie around, distributing Chinese low grade rice, passing around from one mosque in Ramadan. The chief imam there or the UP imam? The chief imam there or the Bwaka imam? But who tells you? That's for the political stuff, chief imam. Oh, chief imam. We get imams. We get now you got chief imam, small imam, big imam. So it is a political title design and, to have themselves rubbing shoulder with the politicians. And unfortunately, the wrong man gets in the area. An original, they had this Boakai auxiliary in 2017 called NAFO. Ali Kwayi is a founder of NAFO. So there is no way Ali Kwayi can say he is an impartial man. He's an apolitical man. He sat in a room with Siaka Toure. They designed and formulated and birthed NAMFO. So he's a politician. He's a partisan. In a serious country, you excuse the rule, but you will not. Because you know what? The moment objective voices start to come out to say, oh, Ali, you have to excuse the rule right now because, of course, you're conflicted and then you're in the position of a duty bearer, right? And so you can be on the side at the same time. It will give you the leverage to compromise our interests. So we want a neutral person. He wouldn't. Because you know what? You know what you do? He breathes this, this thing about division. He feeds on it. So you go to a certain segment of the Muslim community, and then you appeal to them, and then put them against another segment and make it like this other segment, that other segment, and create that kind of tension. And then one segment will stand behind here, be different, and then the other segment. So now people will look at the objectivity, right, of the action of the people to say this man can be the face of Islam or of Imam because actually he is compromised. He is a politician. If he wasn't, if this was George Weah time, Ali would be sounding loud. We don't want this rights. You can't disrespect or you come and give us. That's what we're going to hear from Ali Kwayi. But today, your rap people in the plastic bag, your poor writing on it. Ali Kwayi will graciously take it and carry it to Muslim people. Say you're eating at the president carry it. You see what politics can do? It can compromise people's conscience. It can compromise your objectivity. It compromises fairness. That's what Ali is. And I don't basically care about how you don't feel about it because our job is to speak truth to power, irrespective of who's involved. The only person who fears that God. And every other person is subject to God. So besides God, you won't be respected. You must make sure you do the right thing. The moment you slip, you do the wrong thing, forget it will come in for you, will deal with you, and God got our back. Right? It is God that's giving us the wisdom, the courage, the bravery to say these things or speak truth to the very powerful people in this one manner. Yeah, we'll call them out because God himself is outraged that his name is being used, right, to suppress and oppress other people and benefit selfish and greedy individuals. Then they be hiding behind God. Whether it's the Christian, whether it's the Muslim, that's what they're doing. Like, it's a whole peculiar situation. It's a whole very different situation from the rest of the world. These things don't happen in other places. Accountabilities are the hallmark of religious, performances in other countries. Go Ghana, Nigeria, Sierra Leone. Accountability, but yet no. As soon as wear the gun and they call the food and they passing it around, they suppressing the other people. You thought them to go, then Ali Kwayi will go vatan, you go manipulate the minds of the other people. He said, oh, the folks from Jacobtown, blah, blah, blah. So you create that kind of tension. That leader there, that alone isn't an attribute of a leader. A leader who fails to bring everybody under 110 doesn't qualify the quality of a good leader. A leader who divides people to rule them. No. Just to be a leader in Islam, that alone is a call for everybody to pay homage. The moment you see that becomes a challenge for a particular leader, that means he or she carries an attribute that's contrary to what Islamic teaching of leadership requires. A founder of a political bootlicking auxiliary, NAMFO, come and become national chief imam, and people say, oh, yeah, man, national chief. Okay, we'll call it a tattoo, national chief imam. We'll call it with our mouth, but it's not in our hearts. That's what we'll do. National chief imam for the sake of the title National Chief Imam, but are you even living up to a no? Because he's selling you distributing cheap rice to your people. If that rice coming bring sickness, all of your Muslim people that come in eat that, all of them come and get sick. Baka is not a good man. Baka, I don't know why Baka keep manifesting his hate for the people. I don't know why. Maybe we need to do some serious historical background check to understand what really happened. What is some of the Muslim men did to Baka way back? And the only record we know is that Baka was the one who duped a Muslim Fula man and sold a salt water bitter goat to the man overpriced. So if that anybody sort of be fair with their friend, ain't that the Muslim Fula man sort of be fair with Baka? But you are duped the man way back in history. You become president and then you're giving cheap food. I thought you're supposed to be giving the poor good food and to make up for what you did to them in the past. But anyway, folks. Okay, let's leave that one there. It's up to you. But just know that the rest they're giving you, Baka not buy you that free rest. That free rest, it's just like the way UN so kind of be sharing burger weed on people and stuff. Then you go to the UN burger weed, carry, you go, you're doing good in your name. Like you did it. China get a country right. Then you go to China, you buy around. You go, no, so we are rest you are giving. You just go buy Chinese parboiled rice, put it in trucks. Up to now, he's still distributing those same rice. And he can do it way ahead. Sometimes the first week, the second week in the Ramadan. Then the Meru president, he got to wait for a official then, a Muslim official then to go harass rice importers. Some people take 50 bags, some people take 100 bags, 200 bags. They will harass them. You don't buy you. They will harass the rice importer. Right now, as I'm talking, rice importers are listening. They say, oh, yeah, that's true. But they will not count other business people. They will not say it. Harassment. Anytime Ramadan comes, the book and me worried. All the big business people in the country, the ownership, whether Lebanese, Indian, Fulanis, they've left the country. They're not here. Because UP officials can go, they be begging, harassing the people. So the men here lead the boys here. When you go there, say, oh, boss not coming. Yeah, boss not coming. That's the whole pattern. You say a lying. And how you're running the country. Let's leave that one right there. This thing about Finlay Kanga. This thing about Finlay Kanga, Councillor Finlay Kanga, is disturbing. The code of conduct is a very, very important matter. This thing about the code of conduct. The implementation of the code of conduct for many years have been held back due to the ombudsman, an office required by law to deal with code of conduct violations and everything related to it. So now, credit to Mr. Boakai. Ellen didn't do it. George Weah didn't. Credit to Mr. Boakai. When he came, he set it up. Thomas that. But to set it up is one thing, is demonstrate one thing, right? But it's showing that people with a character occupy the office is also another thing. But to be doing things simply for the microphones and the cameras, we can't run the country like that. What sort of background check do we do on people? At that level, this thing is commonplace. It's a common practice all over the place. But at the level where we put it over integrated institution, here's what the news is. A special panel established to investigate a situation at the office of the ombudsman that had to do with dismissal, prosecution, right? And of course, alleged salary kickback scheme. So somebody got dismissed and prosecuted. And then there's also a news of alleged salary kickback, accusing the head. So the independent investigative panel has recommended after its investigation of the fact that Finlay Kanga, his special assistant in the office for the past 4 months or more, since he hired the individual, he has been slashing the salary of that individual by 500 every month, 500. And you understand? So it reached a point where, as we were told, the president begin tired. You know, well, I can't be doing the work. I have to be cutting my pay with you, sharing my pay with you, and all that. Now, so an investigation was launched into the matter. And here's what that came out. The independent investigative panel has recommended the immediate dismissal and criminal prosecution of Councillor Finlay Kanga, chairman of the Office of the Ombudsman, following findings that he allegedly extorted more than $2,000 from a special assistant over a 4-month period. That's the one that came to the public limelight. $500, $2,000. He extorted. When the man pay come, cut 500. When the man pay come, tell the man, I'll transfer the 500 to him or what have you. This is the man that's supposed to be prosecuting people who violate the code of conduct. You remember that case that the lady has won from the place there, from NAFA, that the same main office they use. And you understand? To go after the woman. They say, oh, during the campaign time, the woman got involved with the campaign, that code of conduct matter, blah, blah. But during the senatorial by-elections, the whole United Party executive went there. And of course, senior official of the government went there. The whole party teacher they were campaigning. He has not done anything about it. Not knowing he has been in that office, anybody he brings in the office, right? When you're more in, you just send your $5. More in, you just send your $5. More in, you send your $5. So this is telling you how the guys are running the country. Not on integrity, but on extortion and stealing. Now you understand why people are being exploited. The police were in rush to extort people, right? When you go to the offices, they're extorting you. You go to the court, they're extorting you. You go on the other side, they're extorting you because everybody in a hurry to get their own cookway. To the even employees. And this is a wake-up call. This should encourage other employees in other areas. Because you know, job being hard. People crying for job. People, and you know, people taking their picture and they posting it. Oh, I dancing the people, what I want job. All right, come. Send job in there, I'll get you job. But the government said they will pay you $1,000. But that $1,000 will be on more end. We'll share into two. 500, 500. President desperate. Yeah, I want it. The president started 1 year ago. Doing that thing, reach that point. Then it become a problem. In a formal communication dated February 12, 2026, and addressed to President Joseph Newman Boakai, we're talking about since February 12, to tell you how Boakai is ineffective. Since the 12th of February, Boakai is ineffective, inefficient, and unaware. I doubt whether this is even before it decks, and that's why we are raising it. We're bringing it up to tell him that the country you're running, you got to be alert. That the kind of bad thing happening, right? And addressed to President Joseph Boakai, the panel concluded that Councillor Kanga clandestinely extorted funds from Mr. Francis K.D. Kopo in what it described as a gross violation of Liberia's National Code of Conduct. The man that is supposed to be safeguarding the National Code of Conduct, the man himself, special investigative panel found the man himself violating the Code of Conduct. Huh? You know about it? Boakai, experience for the 2 years. The very law you came to protect, you go, you breaching that one, you violating that one, you carrying bribery in public office. can't get a job, but pay me. Then, if that women, in some cases, someone will say, my man will open the phone line, book call, and start telling you their story, then you know. This is how bad the country has gotten. They will demand to sleep with some of the children. Look at the case with the speaker and the latest lady. Now, from what I heard, is that the speaker, the BB car that used to be passing around, took the car from the woman, paid some money initially, and then what happened? Use a speaker, so-called speaker. That time you were ARJ speaker now. He starts soliciting sexual relationship with a woman. That is abuse of power. It's the same thing, but this is in the financial sense that Finlay Kanga has been found culpable of at the office of the ombudsman. So it's a pattern. It's going around. If we do general last investigation, when you go to mail a party on offices, you hear plenty. Because remember, the time party now even have big government job, right? Therefore, bachelor there, he told a Liberian lady to nick it or say empire. These are the kind of abusers. These are the kind of people that you give power to. So you can imagine now where the men sit there. They may get an opportunity and you can talk to Robo and tell Robo they want. And you know. So you can imagine what he would do to desperate job-seeking young Liberian ladies. What about my man, Mo Ali? I don't know whether if he is my man even. But let's just say it for that, for the sake of that. Right? What about him? You can imagine. Now that he has power, he has money. Can you imagine the degree of abuses that's going on? When the people should just come out to speak. The investigative report signed by Commissioner Ammonia Manting and Lami Pagboy, along with Dr. Aaron Weir of the Ducor Institute for Social and Economic Research, details allegations that Kanga demanded 50% of Copa's monthly salary, amounting to $500 between April and July 2025. Investigators also found that additional monthly payments of between $30 and $35 for phone scratch cards were allegedly required. So you pay the money, then from there you buy scratch card for the man too. Can you imagine? You pay the money, the man will take $500 for your salary, then from there you buy scratch card, $30 some month, $35, buy for him. In your own control. Then when we come to the second segment, we're talking about this very same government put, like say, oh, Liberian people can big. You see the kind of conditions, the kind of suppression they put the citizen through. You go to school, you learn, you do everything, you sacrifice, you find a degree, you finish going through all of that. You qualify, you apply for a job, you get a job. One rescue official go sit down behind your desk and say, how you looking? Say, yeah, you're looking good. Oh. Yeah, they get. Yeah, they get. So the one end that can do that one, they do the other side. Then the men who that money gobbler, they say, man, they think that 1,000 that, but the offer I get on the table, I will take 500 and then more, and you give me $35 scratch card. Do you agree? They will give you the job. You agree? Like your interview, that you agree? You sit down for long, you learn no job. It's okay. So how the people elected you as a rescue government to come and rescue them and dignify and add dignity to their life, but you're using that opportunity to abuse them, right? And extort from them, and then you still get the guts to be talking about 2029. You will rig the election. Rig the election. Let's see. Y'all rig the election, And I want more born Christian child. Y'all rig the election. The thing you're depending on, you know, say everybody depending on the same thing. We double dare anybody to rig election in the town. Nobody will sleep. Nobody will sleep. Everybody will be awake. The album open, colo, no sleeping. But that part reach it. So we ready to start saying some of the things that we ready for that one. So y'all be making yourself feel good. We're ready election. Y'all be making yourself feel good. Numbskulls, buffoons. Y'all be making yourself feel good. Ready election. You stealing you raping the poor children. You stealing the poor salary. You're starting. You taking bribery, right? You're taking businesses from Liberia, giving it to foreigners and blah blah blah. Then you say when the election happen, the people again you steal election. We double dare y'all. Just try it. Where in Maryland County for old man to sell pepper on table, he take the money from 500, get it to 2,000. Then when the old man get ready, go vote again. They say you steal the election. We dare y'all, right? They people build their houses, buy their land, 50 years. Some of their grandparents turn the property over to them. When the old man who bought the property, who bought the property are no longer there, right? Your government giving people eviction orders with police assigned, Phil with gun to go and bust people home. You bring the people home, the people vote against you. They say it's still the election. Hey man, we dare y'all. And y'all say y'all men and y'all women and y'all try it. Y'all try it. But me I can tell when people talking that thing, I say my man, y'all wait at that time reach. We won't talk. You go break boy 50 years, 30 years, people on the land. Your government giving other people 419Ds. They rendering people homeless, breaking people businesses, and then you can't. Election happen, you lose the election, you say you rake it. Y'all go rake it, let's see who will sleep in the town. Y'all go rake it. Elaborate for y'all one will know. They will just divide the country 50-50. Yeah. Oh, you'll be joking. The panel determined that copper pay approximately US $2,130 over 4 months, either directly to Congress or through an intermediary. Investigators concluded that the payments were made under pressure, linked to Copper's continued employment, and imposed significant financial hardship on him. The panel further found that Copper's dismissal on October 31, 2025, officially attributed to poor performance and dishonesty was perpetual and directly tied to his refusal to continue making the alleged payments. They may won't continue to get job, right? Then one man say, why the man he won't continue bribing him? Then he move the man for that. So you deserve the job more than the man. You more liberal than the man. We are understanding the boss, but you're not doing the right thing. If you are doing the right thing, you dismiss the man for the right thing, we'll understand. But where you taking the man uno just salary, you cutting it 50-50. Then the man buying you scratch card. If you just point the man gain control, the man say, no, I'm doing it. Then you dismiss the man in your own country. So that man go vote against you. Right? Then you say you will steal the election. Y'all go steal it, let's see. What play you will steal it? Any election say now somewhere, y'all go steal it, let's see. The people there who permit that stealing, those people then power, But but stealing what happen, sir? Stealing. You able to steal election in this Liberia? So you have to make a choice. Maybe you actually won't take Liberia back now. If you actually want it, but Liberia will not even go back, right? We have a special way that will deal with you, and Liberia will be me, and we'll forge ahead. All the road there, we have a special way we'll deal with you. That no one can. If we dare try stealing election 2029, we have a special way we'll deal with you. Anybody put their hand, we have a special way we'll deal with you. The country will remain no war. Let me tell you, nobody bringing war. Nobody get a capacity set. Where you get to buy a bar food for that you can go buy ammunition. Where? Where you coming past? So that war thing by off X. We can only get small disagreement, protests, and the only thing that will be happening, and of course, no one can happen in any democracy. But say war, you take war being off your mind. That one that real critically will happen. Okay, so this is exactly what it is, fellow Liberians. When we come here every day, we sacrifice our time, we sit down here to talk to you. These are the hurting issues that's happening in the country. Where in the world do you see a responsible government run on this pattern? Where do you see that? Those are the bases that inform our condemnation of the government and our critique of them. Because clearly, from all indications, right, they've shown that it is not about service anymore. It's about extortion, stealing, corruption, right, discrimination, and all that. Listen to what Vandala Patrick, who is one man that's equally, that's not become a mouthpiece for the very government. But guess what he says? Vandala says that from the look of things and what he's seeing, the country is threatened terribly. Why so? Tribalism has become the order in the country. To get job, to get contract, to get employment, have to ask for the tribe. In a detailed statement posted on his official Facebook page, Patrick clarified that his comments were not directed at any specific tribe of the existing ethnic group, but referencing Liberia's brutal civil conflict that ended in 2023. Patrick argued that while the guns may have fallen silent, the division that fueled the violence have persisted in subtle forms for 14 years, blah, blah, not a historical component. According to Patrick, practices such as asking citizens to identify their tribe at police depot, offices, workplaces, and other official settings risks reviving the painful memories and perpetuating bias within the justice system and of course, the governance bureaucracy. In the country still reeling from the trauma of ethnic cleansing, this question is poisonous. He stated, the former senatorial aspirant called for the removal of tribal categories from official security documentation, arguing that such measure will help strengthen national unity, blah, blah, blah. The most heartbreaking casualty of this tribal warfare is our youth. Patrick wrote. In this commentary, Patrick described as weaponization of identity for political power. So what is going on is weaponizing identity for political power. What is your name? Are you a Gil man? Come to Ministry of Labor, we'll get a job for you. What is your name? You're a man or man? No job for you here. You're a labor man? No job. The very president that promised that each county are going to get one seat on his cabinet, he violated it. The other counties are denied. Look at the kissy in the government. This thing is alarming. And this is what we're saying. We're going to go to the phone number. Let me play this from Jefferson Koji. So that you know that, Okame just say the country is going very bad. And everybody know. Even people who are acting quiet on it, not talking about it, they know that it is the fact. Let's take Koji voice on this thing. As Vandala set the stage, let's hear Koji. And then we go to the phone lines. Bribery, tribalism.
Yeah. You come and you say you want talk about. See, look at Zako today. Talk what you want to say about. Talk what you want to talk about. Mr. Barker, today, honor your leadership. Let's talk about the people let's talk about the normal people. Yeah. When you come and you say you want Lofa, and you take all the drugs and give it to the Kisi people, and give it to the Bambi people, and you think that's represent our culture? Is that to represent our culture? So what Lofa is...
Everybody is alarmed about the wave of division and inequality in the country squarely based on the weaponization of tribal identity by Mr. Boakai.
The better we are between Kola and Foya, and they say, oh, I speak as a Kisi man, but I am a Lofian in general. That's right. Lofa has a strap. If you represent that country, in unity in diversity.
That's right.
We do not support that. Let people start thinking they can take advantage of our people in the name or tradition.
Yeah.
How dare you come and think the people, the Loma people, in our place? See, Vonjama, today, that's the expectation after 12 years. So what is the language? What will we see again? First, you told us that Mr. Boakai was just a vice president. So he could not do much for Lofa County. Like it remind me, like you have a young girl who's selling a rare banana on the street of Vonjama, but she's not prepared to touch the banana, but she carry the banana around and on. At the end of the result, that banana will be taken by strangers and everyone, and you expect her to be happy. We want to say to our people, the loafer you perceive in your heart is not the loafer that you will have over them. The few friends, few true Lofians from abroad and America, and they must be aware, we are talking and communicating with our families and friends, and we will say there are few Lofians who believe in Lofa beyond politics. Those Lofians will get together, and those Lofians will jealously protect our culture and tradition for political bastard.
Okay, so folks, you hear it. This is the kind of liberal we want. That whether you are this trap and you think, but you know what is happening is unfair, you speak out. Mr. Kojo will have said, no, it's okay, let's move ahead. But you call people for one Lofa meeting, do one Lofa agenda, right? Then, when it comes to dividing the job, you get Bandi and Kisi people the job. You leave the rest of the other people out. Let's go to the phone lines. But guess what? 2023, the Bandi and Kisi land rejected Boakai. Look at the numbers that the CDC got. It was, as sorry for the Loman people to a larger extent. Because go to Vonjama. Go see the number. It's the Bandi, right? The Bandi land, the Kisi land, and Kwadu Boni. They rejected Mr. Boakai. But the people who stood. So he is not delivering on the basis of merit, but on the basis of kinsmanship. Let's hear you. Bribery. A senior official can't regulate code of conduct. Goes there, collect money, and that, blah, blah, blah. Rape, all these things. Going on in the country. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104. So when they finish creating all these kind of conditions, then when they have the opportunity to speak, they say librarians are beggars, they are lazy. But we'll come to that. Let's hear you on this note. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Abu. Good morning to everyone. My name is Otis Barkley and I joined you from Tusa community.
Go ahead.
So what you are discussing, Brother Abu, Mr. Boakai is the president who believes in his president. And he started doing the election time. So the is not proving anything to the Liberian people that have experience. So this is the experience you are showing to the Liberian people. Only a certain part of Liberia you want to know. Your opinion. Only for Lofa and specifically different people. Banning people. Why? So if you're not for Lofa, you're not part of Liberia, like white people trying to stay there. For United Party, you're not going to be part of the government. You're taking for we're always there to thank you for enlightening the people.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Brother Abu. Morning. Jefferson Square back calling from the Virgin Street Association of Independence.
Go ahead.
This thing it is embedded. If you remember Boakai Protocol Lofa is there, I'm not saying you people will not see, but when you see, you use the money in our country. But Boakai gave people the money. Even the one I have today, not screen, that may taking
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
Yeah. Well, Abu, my name is Muhammad Donald Fufana Jr., a person of Lofa County, and I'm from Pakistan district. Well, Abu, you know, I was just want to say this on this public video. You know, the district from Lofa County was still rejected Mr. Barker 2023, and we still reject Mr. Barker 2029. So, Mr. Barker, he's a vindictive president. You know, this man, he's a evil man. You know, this man just, like, I don't want to say the Kissy people, I have a friend on the Kissy trap. But this guy, he want to make a Kissy trap in this country, for him because of Mr. Barker.
No, but not all the Kissy people that he want. He got his own attitude. Morning.
Yeah, this man, yeah, this man, some of my friends that say, we are not in, future because this man, the way that he's doing it, our country, it's not fair. Most especially the demolition is going around.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning, sir. A senior official of Baga government taking 50% of his employee salaries. Baga refused to take action. That report is before his death. He has not done anything about it.
Thank you very much. This is the common channel and T1P will be joining from Sovereign District 4. That is the irony that party come. They are contradictory to everything that they profess to be. How can somebody who is wearing opposition integrity himself be charged with the same thing he was being placed there to present? There is so much irony of party. They are so, I know how to describe them. They profess to be another thing, then they are the other.
Okay. Hello? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just it. They are paradoxical. They say one thing and they do the other thing. No. Everywhere in Baga government, they are opposite. That's when they say we're truthful, they are lying people. See when you hear about that thing in Fuya, that Fuya mansion.
Okay.
Baga literally lie on 3 different occasions.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Abu.
Morning, sir.
Good morning to the family of Freedom Heaven.
Mm-hmm.
This is the amazing calling of Patamagbi County.
Go ahead.
Brother Abu, thank you very much for the show. Thank you for demanding the labyrinth. Because we pray God that God get wisdom. That you will be there to nourish you every day to give information. Yeah, Brother Abu, they don't get a job now, so they need to get people joining cause for all that pay.
Yeah, but that one is against the law. When you do that one, that you violating the code of conduct, and he's supposed to be there to correct these kinds of things. So you think a good thing?
Yeah, but Abu, there are same people that think they say they come and rescue people. So think what they are rescuing each other. Think what they are rescuing each other. Think what they don't know is they know each other. So it will shoot the Nana. What will happen to the Nana?
Wow.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the show, bro.
Thank you very much. Right, get a message, huh? Then you tell the man will be taking 500 for a pay or more and send it to you through mobile money. Then when you finish, he buy you 35 scratch card and send it to you. So the man in family literally that you the working for now. Right? Like you the working for now. Good morning. Good morning. Edmond, good morning. Are you hearing me? Okay. Edmond, the WhatsApp is not going through, so you have to call directly. Okay. Good morning.
Good morning, Brother Abu.
Morning, sir.
Senate Sheriff Money from Broadview, Crossing of Beckett County.
Go ahead.
Brother Abu, for me, I want to comment on our chief imam, the so-called chief imam of Command Liberia.
Mm-hmm.
During former president, we had Imam Baika, he used to be a Facebook or almost every day he used to be on social media. He used to be on social media criticizing president, we have government, any step, any tangible decision that President William made, it's not like you will come and criticize it. But today, since 2024, a man like you deciding, he being a people in this country, there are so many things that happen in this country, he been quiet on it. But you see, these are the people that we are talking about. They are a white cow. There's no money over a black cow in this country. Today, they are coming out. But we don't have nothing to say. We just waiting patiently what they talk about. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So kind. 0776 104 104 06500 104 are the numbers to call. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Abu. This is Edmund Carr.
Go ahead, Edmund.
Yeah, I'm the visually impaired that is pushing for the return of President. We are 2029. The people are always use our quote unquote condition and feel that they can further marginalize us. I think we need to start going away from this kind of stuff. Right? Other people are coming in and helping you guys with your prayer, with your fast and prayer for the nation. Other individuals are coming in besides serious matters that she has some money. Other people are coming in and doing the little that they can.
Of course.
Don't forget of a country knowing fully well that this is a time where the people sacrifice themselves. You don't want to talk about fast and prayer. That somebody will take whole month to go through and deny themselves or every other thing to offer their prayer for the nation, for the government, then to identify with them, you will come to them. And he is a pastor deacon, though. He know about good offering. You know the story about King and Abel, what God did to the gifts that King gave and what God did to the gifts that Abel gave. So he knows it. So the book cannot be fasting and you give them D greater or food or D greater material. So that means your gift is already rejected by God because the very power that you claim that you are a part of reject ugly gifts. So we hope that they will be able, some of them will be able to just put it aside and and just live in private. I'm gonna hear story with George. And today I'm man, where are we? The anti-grant institution will not be caught in the wet. Who do you check? $500 every month.
And the report is on the president deck. The report on the president deck. He has not done anything about it.
You don't do because he's a bro. You don't say by the thing. You don't know that.
But he's running after other people.
So Moses, you will just ship it around. Put it so if you say this somewhere, because it's all right. This is a bone. You don't say by the man. What are you talking about, brother? Where you got to go? And the last time when the poor treat that grant for this ceremony, they were checking more that some of that money came from another anti-grant institution, which is LACC. So you see where we are headed? Liberia is in trouble, man. When the guy, when the church are telling and saying that the older guys are private to Liberia, that's some of the example there. That's some older men that occupy that was going to be providing elderly or leadership, guardians to the others that are working there with him. Now he has abused his office. He stayed there. He has not suspended him. He has not removed him because he's part of the Bwaka dynasty. But here we are. Thank you. We will talk. And here's where we judge on tomorrow.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
So,
yeah. Morning. You on the radio already, my man. That one you talking?
My problem is
but you call your name here, though. You call your name here. Yeah, Moses, let's hear you.
Yeah, my problem is that people that get me cheating or with a Christian. You know, remember that rich, they will get it for their rest, they get it, or they get it copy from any stand or not. So I was just when December rich, then they count the rest, I will call me. When you get 20, you have to 2 days, put in one shot. I love you.
Yeah.
So like now, when they come in December, I will get it ready to fall, and they will get the rest, I'll call me.
It's right, but I don't know whether what you're saying is true, because I know obviously during Christmas period, there are also gifts that go around, right? But it's your right to hold. Okay. Okay. No, but what church you can what church you can go to now? And then all the mosques can receive it too. That's select mosque. And equally, then all the churches. And 1 minute now. Equally, then all the churches can receive it. So maybe you want to church and receive some, yeah, but you're right. Yeah, let the advocacy. I will join you. We'll do it because the bug up, you got to be fair, and I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah. You gotta put one today. You gotta put one today in the other time, or you put one today in the other time, right? But the today say, I mean, they rest here. They're not even good well. That refugee rest, but anyway, we'll advocate. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you. Let it rest. Hello. Good morning.
Hi, morning.
Morning, sir. Go ahead.
I beg you, I am calling from the community, man.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I know I told you I'm speaking on Freedom FM, right?
Yes, you are.
I beg you, let's send many people here. I beg you, they come in, they bring a discussion right now in the community, right? You people need to come to our aid, right?
Oh, the same many people.
I beg you, I know the Freedom FM are talking to my uncle station, but the people they bring disaster in the community for us.
So what are they doing? They mining the sand from under your houses?
They mining the sand from here and passing crossing their boundary. Breaking that. I tell you seriously, if you come in at the community now and pass there, they are things they are across the boundary, coming all the way as far. Right, we're talking about right between here. Now
what kind of people? What kind of people doing the same money? Chinese people.
The Chinese people, the Chinese company that here.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So I'm begging you, I need to tell the people if anything is safe, other people fighting at war, they are so much on the people record. They need to even stop the people. Before we stop bombarding you, but we need to stop. We always put me on things together. I can't that post, not stop money, please.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you, nephew. Thank you very much. That one is for the EPA and others to follow up. That is it. The people of Doe community, he says, there's a serious illegal sand mining going on there, and they want authorities to go in and intervene. So let's take this break. Crime Stopper will come back. We run in on our final talking point for the day. This break.
It's your musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you know. You can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hands for the right authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us. Bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor. If you see a human talking, I mean you check. Do it for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and make it peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, the stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stopper Liberia is the official partner and sponsor of the Freedom Money Rise on Freedom at the 7.9. Okay. Okay, so we're listening to district number 5, Priscilla Cooper. Okay, let's get this one.
We accept to go forth for the minute to be renewed. We'll wear our political shoes. We'll get on the battlefield. So we will go back and forth and let's see who will win. And we're not scared of nothing. Yeah, we're not scared of nothing. 2029, the only thing we should be praying for at this point is long life, smooth health. When the time will go, if we're supposed to go there, we're not scared. We're on the accelerator, you know.
Okay, I'm trying to get the one. They don't give a chance. I'm trying to get the one where Priscilla spoke, but basically what she said was that, look, this thing here where when your baby is sick, then you take the phone, you call her. When your baby is sick, you take the phone, you call her, and you expect her to send you money. If she doesn't, then you're complaining, then you tell her, say, oh, we'll see 2029. Say, Liberian people let begging business. And you understand? Say, of course, and it is at the result of that, she said, they will go to 2029 and we'll see. We're not afraid. We'll go there. Darius Delon, the senator of Montserrat, went to see her and made the same point, repeated the same thing, and said it the same way. That you all are beggars. And you understand? That you all are beggars. And for example, when I enter the supermarket, all the people in the supermarket will beg me. If I went to go buy $10 thing, I'm quoting Delon. So supermarket attendants, Delon not bring you outside. Delon say you can be begging. When you go buy a $10 milk, all of you will be begging. You will spend more than $10. But Delon, you forget to understand that the leadership they're providing in the country has made things tough and business not going on in the supermarket as they should go on. So the people will be sitting there, they will come from in the morning to in the evening, the place dry, even transportation, they can't get it to go home. And what do you expect the people to do when they see you? When you people are on the radio making the 1,000, 15,000, you're passing the other country development. Every year you're taking country development from, we can see any development in the country. District development funds, we can see any development in the districts. Then when you reach your turn, you start to rain insult on the electorates and call them beggars. You reduce the people's life into misery and suffering. You create no job. You provide no macro and business loan opportunity for the people. You pass no law, right? And you approve the demolitions of their homes and their business centers, further rendering them poor and helpless. And they see you as leaders. They reach to you with their privacy. And as leaders, you use their privacy and, as an example or a campaign message or something against them. Because if a man has his wife admitted at the hospital, probably she's gone to deliver. And then he are going to prepare for normal delivery. And then whatever happens, it turned out to be, a C-section. And then that constituent of yours, understanding very well what they did in the relationship, call you up to put that kind of passionate plea before you. And then as a leader, what you do, is to talk down on the person, that's their hope, and you not even stop there. They will not do it for the people. Then you leave from there. When you go in the public, you bring the same privacy out again. So can you imagine? Eh? They play. They're like begging. Hey, even you are going small and sharp to go bass on it. Everybody, hey, the senator not can, the senator not can. But when you used to go in that very sharp to go bar, you're able to offer everybody. You start offering everybody. And you want the people admiration. When you go to Sampi, you will tell the Hatay man to get everybody Hatay and pour peanut inside. Today, when you go to Sampi, when people buy Hatay on their own, when they see you, they stop, they say, oh, the senator Lankan, you made that one issue today. And you understand? But when you were campaigning to be senator, when you went to Sampi, you told the folks there that they are sitting there in their numbers without job because the system wasn't working for them. And you got elected. You've been there for how many years now? 7, 8 years also. You've been there. Right? Or lesser than that. That you've been there. And they see people still sitting in the same place. So what you told them that made them to vote you, you lied to them. You told them and made them believe that their condition was so because CVC and Mr. Weah was president and government of the republic. And that they will have jobs to do. They will be independent. They wouldn't wait for somebody to come and offer Hatay before they can drink some and provide transportation before they can go home. When they elect you and elect the Unity Party. And they obliged. They did it. After rewarding you the power and granting your request to vote for you as senator and vote for Mr. Bouaga as president, when you have all the opportunities, you started employing family members, relatives, bastardizing the public sector with cronyism, recommending cronies to take jobs. And these same people in the same community that you went to promise them that you are going to transform them if they are elected, you and the Unity Party, the rescue, that you all are going to rescue them. Today, you have not only rescued them, you have failed to rescue them, 1. 2, you are adding on to their misery. How? You have dismissed more human beings. You have made more human beings jobless since you took over as a rescue government. You have not created a job. That's 1. And at the same time, the ones that already existed, your inefficiency and failure as a government has, in 2 years' time, rendered additional people jobless, taking people from job more than your predecessors. Go across. What are the public or the private sector? Do you know how many private businesses have shut down or scaled down? The Swedish embassy closed. You say all its other related programs closed. All these people go and become jobless. Your CSA director went from different ministries to the other, dismissing people. You remove, according to some record, 40,000 people for on the payroll. You render them jobless. So you add that number to the people who lost their usage jobs and the Swedish embassy job, right? You add the one up, plus the people who businesses you are breaking down, plus the motorcyclists and the single mothers that are selling by the street, the side of the street. When you add all this one up, you've made more people poorer than you have intervened into the job creation and, of course, economic empowerment of the Liberian people. And what do you expect the people to do? Lie down in their homes and die from hunger, or their children to die? And so when they see you coming, when they have issues, they put it before you as leader. And you equate that to being lazy and, of course, begging. Is that the most appropriate description? It started with the president. The president said, you Liberian people are like begging. I will get all the recording and play them. I just need to talk. When I'm done talking, I will get the recordings. The president said, you like begging. Priscilla Cooper said, Liberian people are like begging being too much. After taking all of your job from you and breaking your homes, putting you in the street. People have pride. Liberians have pride for themselves. It is out of extreme situation that you see a responsible family man will leave where he lives, walk to your office as a leader and say, leader, my house rent is up. No way. That should inform you, give you a clue as to what is happening in the life of your people. Not for you to denigrate them. Not for you to use that. You think a responsible man that's working, that has whatever he has, will tell his wife delivery matter and carry to you, say, oh, I need assistance to go to the hospital for my wife to be treated. So what policy, what job have you attracted in your capacity as lawmakers, as representative, as senator, as president, that will make it that people will be responsible enough, they'll be independent enough, that they wouldn't have to beg you. But you take the jobs, you become president, you open all the avenue for your children and your family. Go to the mansion, all your relatives, sister, husband, brother, wives, brother, children, sister, children, yourself, your part of children, you get it all over. All the major companies in the country, they got to make the decision. They got to do that. Where the peasants' children will have an opportunity, no way. Nowhere to go to. They decide to sell small things on the sidewalk to cater to themselves and preserve their dignity. You sell your own machine, you break it. Eh? They play the sleepy and they been there for 40, 50 years. You grant another person the authority with police and gun to go there and break their homes, pushing them into further misery. And then you, the very wheelers of the government, will develop the courage to stand in the people's faces and abuse them and call them beggars and lazy. Fellow Liberians, is this what you voted for? Is that who you are? Are you beggar because you have refused? There's job, you refuse to do it. There is means, there is empowerment scheme, and that you are not taking advantage of. Are you beggars because you want to be beggars? Imagine small little girl, a Priscilla Cooper, looking at people and calling them beggars. Imagine Dylan, that even his campaign finances, he himself had to beg for it. Today, after you gave him power, he is saying that you the beggar, you lazy. What kind of job Dylan was doing before that Senate job that he look at other people and call them lazy because they reach out to him as leader and calling them beggar? Waka, after 12 years as president, 2 years later, what could you do for yourself? The same people you call them beggars because you have not created means and job for their husbands or children, and when they have the privilege and opportunity to meet you, they put their plight before you and you say they're begging you, Mr. President, are the same people that are contributing to Henry Costa GoFundMe that you are receiving monthly, that you're using to travel, go for meeting, make donations. Those are the same people money you're using. But this is serious. It is becoming a culture in the country where when the people finish voting, the same people they vote for, the people will come and start insulting and abusing them. So then when you sit down, you look, you say, but then what's the purpose now? You promise you're coming to rescue us. You have failed miserably. We're going to 3 years and you cannot even show a fitting project of your own. You have been stealing projects from place to place. You have created no new job. Rather, you have dismissed people as if to say they do not belong to this country and do not have a right to have a job in this country. And you are forcing people into being beggars. And then you go down and start to ally you are something nice, or you have more intelligence than them, and you're insulting them and abusing them. Let's hear from you, Liberians. What do you think? Are they right? Let's be fair. Are they right to say that? Or is it being absolutely disingenuous? If Bouaka could do GoFundMe as a man wanting to be president of the country, to travel from parts of the country to the other and even make foreign trips, your very mobile money transaction that you used to do with Henry Costa and GoFundMe were the source of Bouaka's survival and sustainability while in opposition. If other people tell you good then, today you have the opportunity and you're dealing them evil, you're calling them names. Who are you? You and the people who's better than their friend. And I'm reminded about, a view former president we have shared recently. Let me try to get a hold of it and see here quickly. On this whole attitude of giving, evil. And somebody do you good. Somebody help you in your down moment. When the time came for you to help, you became mean, rude, and disingenuous to the people. When it became your moment, then you became rude, mean, and disingenuous. And start to call them name. But these very people that you're calling name, mean, they are greedy, they can beg too much, they can this. When you were equally down, those were the people who saw leadership through you. And when they were asked to make donations, they made these donations without calling you names. But when you have the opportunity, you insult the people. So let's talk about it. The rescue government has turned to be something else that we can't comprehend fully. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. This is about your dignity. This is about your pride. This is about who you are. Some of you are not beggars because you want to be beggars. Some of those situations are created by the government. But let's hear from you all. The government's listening. Morning.
Yeah, good morning, bro.
Morning, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Bouaka is a heartless man. People coming to you to beg you. You are doing Jawia town. People go around Jawia. Jawia will give money to finance. Give You're not doing anything now. It impacts the people's life. Then you're saying the people are begging. And you, the old man, you are once a beggar. You're once a beggar begging people around. You're saying you're trying to raise money for you. And you're saying like people telling them they are begging, but they are beggar. What kind of hardest president Labrador has ever received? He said he was a deacon. Is that the characteristic of a deacon? That probably need to be serious around here. Our president is not here for fun. The president is the head of the country. You got to provide job, opportunity, people. You are not creating anything. You are just sitting out lavishing our country money here. Your gangsters, your core ministers, just lavishing money and you're calling people beggar. You get me that they only want to people are begging. That former beggar that I mean. He carries soon for God. Thank you for God.
Thank you very much. Morning. The people that are supposed to be leading the country, providing job, providing opportunity and independence for the people are the one telling them and calling them beggars. Let's hear you. Good morning.
Yeah, Abu. This is Idrissa. You know, my brother, it's just sad and despicable for a black guy who couldn't afford any of better course to wear. I'm not wearing oversized course around here. Black guy, a former beggar. Need look at the who couldn't afford any of people. They have that Dillon guy, la functional illiterate Dillon. Musa Bede asked him, how many time for the campaign? Listen, they don't campaign. I told him, oh, Musa, Musa, I only have, where are US? Like Musa, look at the beginning. If you ain't pay, Musa getting one web to that pico. I still a bit corrected, Abu. Musa Bede gave, you know, what to that pico, that tower. They met me. Oh, today in picking on senator. Today in investigation the people, the Balabo has power like that. Eh, Balami, the Balabo, that man, that means devil. You know, in Blagai, they are the same kind of people. Blagai are begging and Ryan, couldn't afford food for himself. But we are saying, same point that I don't carry food for that one. If he Blagai, recording there, I'll be a play. We say, we don't see Blagai because he couldn't afford. Now, the Blagai will carry with empty, evil mindset, we can't be telling liberating people whole lot of things. I mean, when you see a circle, that irresponsible creature, I mean, work for our country. We have to.
Okay, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, my brother Abu. Abu, the thing I want to say the money, the job of the Joseph, the thing I want to say the money, liberating people, I can't wait to have no barrier right here. We told them that mayor. Now, they were senator. They're not senator character. We told the people. Look, who was the name of senator? He did not want anybody from CDC. They could not listen to her. Hey, yeah, what I don't say? They want break it down, but you forget to say, Waka, lay on the alley. The Baka, Waka, the horse on the alley. That's out, you know, what we're running about, and say, you want to let them break your hunter down. Therefore, take you the light that they like telling you that you're people. And you're seeing it, they're talking, you're seeing it now.
They ain't say the people like baking Bennett. Anyway, he passed it, baking him, going to the supermarket and baking him.
Then use them. Don't let them know that they will look for who person because who person will come to them who represent them will reject the person. If there's some senator and they reject the senator, they will put an agent there. Well, walk up in. There's software when you're smoking cigarette and they do it here. They will be like they will senator. I'm not to you. I say, they will not be senator, but I can't even do a senator. That person, they will make them start regretting my brother. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning. The people. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Abu. This is the common board chairman. She will be really adjoining from Soviet to Shofo.
Go ahead.
Abu, what is happening to the Liberian war was long time perfected by the former president when he made a famous Mr. Lion Man music. He said in that music, Mr. Lion Man, let Jaja curse. That curse was going to both the business for Liberia was very much hypocritical and deceptive to the citizen of Liberia, who was very hypocritical and deceptive. Somebody came and opened up and said, oh, let us experience you open up. Let your other brothers come to join you. They came against him, they said, you are a bad man, you are a bad leader. It reminds me about the story of Samuel and the Israelites. They said they were rejecting the song of Solomon, the song of Samuel called Jagoja.
me alone. Go and do as they are scared. They are not rejecting you, but they are rejecting me. So when Liberia was rejecting George Reactor 3, they were not rejecting him because he is God chosen one. They were rejecting God. And for rejecting God, there's some consequences. That is what Liberia is seeing today. Somebody are they homeless. Somebody are staying with a job, although they are insulting and cursing on television. But that is it. Everything has consequences. Every decision you make today, let it learn it. Every decision you make today is God or what or effect that will either happen today, you either see it today, or the future to come. So, Liberia, learn to live with your decision you made. The last time when you went to the full in 2022, and when you go to 2029, you can better think. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning, sir.
Good morning.
Morning.
Abu, before we told that people, Abu Francis calling from Israel community.
Mm-hmm.
I will want a PRU officer for a reason because of the riot I was to capital day will push us all our left to soccer and see what I can explain to you. The issue of Baka being president in the country, we told people, but they don't believe us. We do small in government. We saw what going on. As I speak to you, one of my friends, our wife, doing Jawia Redeem, she was also saying we have Maggie. And she broke down. So Finaboro deal of Finaboro better one time say, why you don't say it? She said, I break down. Finaboro gave her 500 cash to go and start her business. For 2023, I was surprised for her living Baka campaign. You see how you must be looking? Now when Baka win, this time, as I speak to you or children out of school, she called me this time, please help me with school fee. I said, go to Baka. Because we don't we don't know good. We told you even when Baka was vice president, I was assigned with Baka. I worked with Baka for almost 3 months. I know what happened there. We also buy water in the field to drink it. For Baka woman. Yes. So we know him. But the people don't listen. So anything that goes on, they look for it. They look for it. Why you plan? Why you good? So we look for it. So we have to live with it. We live in our house, running with the prayer house down. We live inside.
And people like that can go big there, and then when they leave from there, they be telling us they are beggars. These are the very people.
So don't be surprised. Somebody will come for the few days because people click the plane. Don't be surprised. I'm telling you, don't take it for fun. Somebody will come and want you to say, former President Hoster in Nancy, they learn for me. Don't be surprised. Now, what's happening now? Plenty thing happening now. Like the program really country will crush. Seriously, I'm telling you, just watch and see tomorrow. Thank you for this talk.
Okay, thank you very much. Good morning.
My brother, I think that brother, you the bro, that be fast now, with dummy black eye grip. That irresponsible black eye, they didn't again. They tell me fast now. Yeah, that is bad. I did let go, come on in. That one, yeah, that is the one we talking about. Who says only the one to say because the temple will get for a puppet master. If they ever try to fasten that Nashville resident, our former president, we are our loving people, the leading life of Africa. They may get Africa talking to develop Africa. When black guy, they pop that black guy, ever try to say against our paradise there. That day, they go come to an end. We'll take the street that day. That day, we'll take the street. Let that guest not try it. Oh, it's a black guy.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Vivian Abu.
Morning, sir.
Stanley Sherry Money again from Brogan.
Go ahead, Stanley.
Vivian Abu, you know, the long day, some of them, they can only survive in the crisis time. You know, there are some people during the war time, that's the time that they were opportune to get some property. You know, the law, if there are no CPP during 2020, that time CPP were together, they destabilized a particular country under George Manawia. By then, the law will not be senator of most of our country today. So the law is right. You know, your political godfather or your political leader that you are supporting today, his house is on the alley, doesn't even work. We have the mindset on Jesus today in horse is standing over there comfortably and you're sleeping. When you're having a mind, breaking down other people's pain. Today, thousands of human beings in Monrovia today are homeless. Where are we headed to as a country? Like people you live in your own country, like refugees. Where are we heading to? But these people were told them. But they were saying that Jowiana Moon. Jowiana know nothing about governing. They think main job they give to boy. So we are taking main job we give to men. The man is utilizing what the main job now. Why are they crying?
So that to call the people beggar and bring the people home that the main job there?
A main job now. A main job is given to men. You know, when boys is in position by day, you are having mindset on the people. Because you was a boy, but now men have a main job. So what will be crying for? I listen to Chad day before yesterday. You go post it on social media how his mother will be jobless. When Corina got
that his mom swearing the people say they will die. That his mom saying you will die. The son will die.
Will not die. The people will not die, my brother.
Nobody will die.
That people will live long. They will do more to the people. The people will learn the hard way. When Corina got to power, were dismissing people from ministry of state presidential affairs. 30 years were there. He posted on social media that the people were illegally taking money. So we are putting people on payroll. They are setting down home.
Yeah.
And they get
So they dismiss a man, then he start posting all kind of things.
Then child BS coming out to the one child BS is seen out in.
Yeah. So the same rope that time monkey, that babuna, then you say there's that. So
yeah, I will, but
no, Idrissa, thank you, my man. Let me take other people. Once you have your time, you just make your points, brother. Morning.
Yeah. Thank you, Abba. That's all is back on the line. And you know, I was even thinking that Charles Ye was just talking about mother, but that was not his mother. Not knowing that his mother down there. Then that means he's not African. Okay, he's not independent.
Mm-hmm. When they dismiss other people's mother to youth and sport, to Ministry of State, he said, yeah, those people were brought on the payroll, corrupt, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So they see people turn around, they dismiss a man too.
So then we come to say, the owner speaking up because it is affecting, it is personal. But what we are discussing here is not personal. Not personal, you're talking about Liberia. Okay, it's not personal, you're talking about Liberia. Okay, and the list go on. But when you come here because the border is not firing at you, you want to be independent. No, you don't do that.
No, but your leader, man, your lead Charles is not a subject.
Dylan will always see his mother. You know, the guy, he don't know how, when to talk. He say anything when he want to. You know, you guys put the people into poverty. You put the people into difficult life living. So what do they do? In the morning, some people look for just for $200. Mm-hmm. You're on the bus. You go out of the intersection, people are looking for waiting for bus up to 10, 11 o'clock. Just so that they can be able to leave their community and go to somewhere else, go at the entire talking, buy a couple of people buying it for them, and then you're taking somebody for transportation to go on just to stress free. Just to stress free. That is the kind of living condition you put people in. What have you done? So why they will not be asking you? They will go to ask you. But they Lily, you know, you're supposed to say that, you know, when you and your girlfriend or your wife are in your room and doing whatsoever, I can be there. Before you ask me to pastor, you need to say that you are a leader. All of these things will come before you. But there's a way to handle it the way in which she did it. That was not called for, you know. So let them continue to break the people who down. And will come to them, when you come to them, at the time you will see the people calling popular white minister. At the time you will see them inviting that other person. Yes, somebody is not claiming from Baboma to ministerial complex. We are getting there. So thank you, man.
Thank you very much, and I agree with you. That's exactly what she said. I don't know, but that's what she said. To the point where she went to the people family privacy and all of that. Good morning.
Oh, thank you, yeah, Abu. Pontiac Brother Abu, and thanks to the hardworking family of the great Freedom Event family for the recognition for the public and pocket and Robert. And I join you this morning for our unknown destinations. Abu, we are drinking near the 18 years back of silver classic. We never went to silver classic because there was no butter in the bread. We never went to silver classic because there was no mayonnaise in the bread. We went to silver classic because people rat were tempered with. People rat were disrespected. It's Mr. Joseph reckless, ruthless, irresponsible bracket. I repeat it. It's Mr. Joseph reckless.
My man made a point. Forget about all that thing they talking about, man. Like the president. So made a point.
That's the president, but that's the characteristic of him. I'm not the president, but that's the characteristic of him. So you focus on the manifesto that you share in the past. You are going after wish for the people. We share this because we will not bow down to any holy image. The first time our celebrate was born, we know where it came from. We remain very taxator. We remain taxator, not to say it's our weakness. Now they are going after his left. They are going after his property, his family. They are going after his left. And trust me, we have seen our left go first, but we have seen our left in we will not share that. We are saying this is not hotel, but it's a quartier. We are saying like a taxi. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, folks. Let me take a few more calls on it, and then we can close up with something very important that's coming up. It's not yet, but it's coming up. Good morning.
Johnson, I do competition of a be precise community. Brother Abu, I call him Mr. Biker and Dowager. They are both hypocrite. A biker that was living on begging. A biker who after 12 years got a full money to his own house. Got a full image of hospital bill to the extent that a woman got to say charcoal, say cold water, say paper car just to feed the house that he didn't want to do coin like people beg on. A biker.
Oh my God. You've gone off. You've gone off. Good morning. Morning.
I'm Stephen Kaifa, and I'm phoning in from a single resident.
Go ahead, Kaifa.
I want my money back. I sent $100 United States when I was in Dubai with the workout.com. You worry?
Why you were in Dubai? Hello, Kaifa. Oh my God! This is one of the victims of the Joseph Boakai campaign robbery. You know, during the campaign time when they set up some different means, say, "Oh, send money for the puppy." Blah blah. But Kaifa, I don't know what's happening to your line and all of that. But he said, so $100. And he said he want your money back. I don't know how they're gonna, but they're calling you beggar now, though. So, folks, gasoline prices are going up. Hoarding is also on the increase. Remember, this thing happened, and the United Party people started running with Liberian people picture and say, oh, they're standing in queue for gas, for fuel, that Joy Weah was the cause. They lied to the people, even though there was a war going on, that was affecting the supply and the global supply chain. They didn't speak that one. They came because of the adverse effect that was felt here locally. They used all that one to make campaign with it. Today, Iran, Israel, and the U.S. have engaged into battle. The Strait of Hormuz, right? The global passageway for about 20 to a little over 20% of the world oil supply has been officially closed. So ships that are supposed to bring crude oil and petroleum products and other goods from Asia passing through the Strait of Hormuz, coming around Europe, branching to Africa. They ain't coming there. They ain't coming. They ain't passing anymore. So the war today is day 6 since Saturday up to now. So the impact on the global petroleum market has started showing face already. So yesterday we started getting small. I'm told the FPRC will issue statement and say this I cover up their own. They own cover up. Right? But guess what? The thing that happening way in Iran ain't got nothing to do with Labrador yet. Nothing. So this week and next week, if the gas price go on, you're not seeing gas at the government. Because before the conflict began in that place there, the war has sufficient petroleum supply already. The war is just 6 days. Right? The war is just 6 days. And they're intending to add some 40 cents to the petroleum price. $0.40 to the petroleum price. So when this situation exacerbates further, and the United Party that said people were running around for gas under the CDC government, not because of anything, but because of George Weah and the CDC leadership. They must not come back here to tell us that shortage or price hike. They must not blame it on any war. Because when George Weah thanked him, the government then took responsibility of it because y'all made it like it was the government. They started going to Sierra Leone, Guinea. The government stood up. They make sure they put the situation under control and maintain price stability. And maintain price stability. People don't start holding the gas already. They're keeping it because they're anticipating that prices will go up. And when that happens, then they'll start to exploit. You will drive 2, 3, 4 gas stations, maybe the favor of you get gas. And I'm learning that people have already started adding prices. So you're out there, you're the consumers, right? You're the people that are going through it. And what have you? And this is exactly so you can imagine the toll that it's going to have on all of us. We don't get a job. We're hustling. Business is not going well. Then the cost, and when the cost of gasoline go up, when it goes up, equally, the cost of commodity rises. So start getting ready for some 10% increment, 10 to 15% increment, depending. And 10 to 15% increment, direct increment on petroleum products, right? And of course, 8 to 10% increment on other commodity prices. And by the time we reach Sunday, for example, so for those of you who contribution to the Israel and Iran war that have very small, skilled understanding of global politics and all of that, you're in Labrador seeing the thing like what thing, supporting it. Oh yeah, you drop more bomb, you do this, blah blah blah. This is where we are getting. This is exactly where we are getting, folks. But that is it. Let's take calls. We'll soon be out of here. 0776 104 104 086 500 104 plus 231 86 500 104. Can the government absorb the shock and maintain stability? Since, according to them, the CDC failed to do that and they caused chaos. Do you think this government can now prove herself right and maintain stability in petroleum prices no matter what happened in the Middle East? Because when the CDC was there, when the Russian-Ukrainian war, they blamed governance and leadership for why you all were going around looking for gas and you couldn't find it. So now is their turn. Do you believe that when this thing go on, they can do something different? Morning. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm hearing from calling from Emmanuel Campbell.
Go ahead, Henry.
Yeah, my brother, we just need to forget about him. But the president just have to pay for the country to move on. Because if we continue to carry that brother rule going by pushing the type of politics, the country will never go anywhere forward. So we just need to forget about whosoever doing.
Okay, thank you very much. The biggest responsibility for that lies squarely with the president. See everybody as, and see the country as one, see the people as one people, and see himself as president for everybody, right? Stop cherry picking, stop picking and choosing. Stop telling your officials and business people, deal with it, people. Don't deal with it, people. Register businesses in the country, professional people in the country, blackmail them, right? So your message is good, but sound that to the leaders. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yeah, my name is Akita. I call from Provi.
Go ahead, Achi.
Yeah, thank you so much. You see, the same thing that we're experiencing during President Wiyatan, I believe that we're coming now. Because at that time, people said, the government were not doing much.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, it's coming to this people then that were criticizing at that time. It's their time to prove to all that, they are better off than the past government. It's time for them to show themselves. Isn't it?
But do you trust they will prove that? Do you trust that they can do it?
But
they can manage it?
Anything, they had nothing to show or nothing. You just see their press will be skyrocketing, bro. I won't lie to you. People get nothing to over elaborate people. All waiting for that, just 2029, bro. I won't lie to you. Because the way things go on now, even children school fee now to pay, now you see me, I got blah, I come in lay about peace. I come in lay blah about peace. Just go send my payment to tomorrow, the poor also. They want to empower all the things that were not happening. We will pay our children, remember paying our children fees and things. But they turn tough. I tell you, serious thing. It turn very, very tough. People will just say that because they are unity party or maybe sedition or they kind of. And now, bro, I won't lie to you. It's very, very difficult.
So no politics been inside. Teams are really tough.
No politics been raw even on us. Isn't it? And during that time, during Jordan time, so teenage Jordan, hardly from the parent, now encounter routine. Isn't it? But for now, brother, I won't lie to you.
So right now you paying all the fees.
I said all the fees, brother, all the fees. Just imagine to chloride, all the put my dollar over chloride. I call it someone I know blue what kind of t-shirt. Those are for people in the chair other made the lesson. Huh? And I tell you some of you handle 2-3 contracts and not coming there before, bro. I'm missing out a big horse on foundation to turn it key over. I can do anything on horse. But since, bro, last year, that just be my man by the grace of God, book and just come home, man. Can't lead it black, can't lead it our boss, man.
So you are used to bay horse. Now you tend to lay black now.
Yeah, I tend to lay black
because the contract now plenty again and available like the way it used to be.
You're not there again, brother. You're not there at all. The thing they how they call it, we seen it raw in front of us.
But my brother, the people say the probably working. So then I don't know.
All that thing I just scared win. That didn't want any they feed down. No funny machine. What they finish go spray and thing that they start passing around wearing a yellow t-shirt. That look at thing we me our children go to school. Huh? That look at thing because they part the owner children abroad. They go to Google schools. For me, I only want my child to be educated. That all. That my child just be educated at all.
That's a good thing. That's a good father speaking. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm okay. Let's hear you.
I'm Roosevelt calling from Luganda. My man, let me tell you something. They usually party for city about Jimmy. When it happened to CDC during the Ukraine war, the gas prices are going up, rice prices are going up. They said, so we are unable to take care of the country. So we want to see that how do we do it to that? They want 3 countries fighting 1 country. Women that part of one pass, there was some campaign announcement saying they can't get gas prices. Oh yeah, gas prices remain the same way. Because that's so much mean that they are expert in everything. We expect them to get gas prices, also gas prices will remain the same way. I look at that. When they come and get it for that, let me know. Thank you, my brother.
Okay, thank you. Morning.
Good morning, Abu.
Morning.
I'm patient with school. Abu, they come and work with power. You see all the fast solution for any problem. Abu.
That one we're looking at so because there's a problem now.
It has some country that let us citizen they will start finding another citizen. But the government won't go in power. They may not already know anybody. They want on the other side. Abu. You see what happened to us? They may not get no experience. But they not to all that they don't get experience. And not one in the Middle East now. What is supposed to do, Abu? For another means. But nothing working for them, Abu. Yeah, they may talk anything. They put up on city business. Start asking people. The money you put up on there, Abu. You see what they working for them, man? They may want sitting now in real. They won't work for them, man. Say, Papi, can't be president. Somebody told you that they will let you alone. They will say, Marshall, you go to that kind of emotion. You see what they working for them, man, Abu? That's the working for them, man, Abu. You say anything down.
Then when we talk, you say we like baking business.
Yeah. So that radio station, you ain't no giving freestyle on there. So what they say? So just asking people. And any the two people already go to book of Baka. You see how I read today? They may not get no ticket. Africa may somebody say they may not own it. They will put up a person, not put up a home. They were singing around, they won't pass it, they won't country shaking. You see, Abu, that's not a good right to shake. They will let us take it to all. Yeah, you don't get it. Let the nigga say that one are creating newness. So they put again all it, they bring me that all it. You see, Abu, they for what? Insulting you, Abu. They insulted you. They say you are in your way of packing. You are better to regenerate. So then I don't know who is so much regenerate. You see, Abu, they will get something for them, man. They may not give one with support. They will support. They may not get nothing in faculty. Nothing, Abu. What the men not to see.
But the men still on in government, man, to say he get things faculty. The men still on in government for the 2 years.
For the 2 years, what I expect them to carry on? The demolition program, why getting them? One of them do that. That one is protecting their own land. Because one of them is new land. So they're protecting their own land. So they're protecting their own land. They will yell out, they're going to their land. Yeah, Abu. They're not proud of him, man. What then they put in that? Let's see. They say, well, nothing but charity. When you say for job, they say you stupid. You see it? You see how far we are. We will get for them, man.
Okay.
I will get for them. I make sure everybody looking for that yellow machine is free. At the end of the time, they may start renting it for. What do you get for them?
So they will sell everything across the border to Guinea. You go find we'll go find a yellow machine plenty in Guinea, Ivory Coast there. Sierra Leone.
Okay, the
Thank you, my sister. Well said, and of course, that's all the time we get to be here. It has been a great time, and sharing breakfast with you, allowing you the opportunity to contribute your opinion to some of the issues making news in the country. And this is how we like to draw the curtains on this Thursday morning edition of the nation's premier breakfast platform, the Freedom Morning Rise on Freedom 87.9. And this also concludes our week presentation. The weekend team will be here on tomorrow. But the next time you're going to hear my voice will be on Monday. And of course, until that time, make sure you're safe, sound, keep out of trouble. And all we can do is to keep talking and talking and talking. As much as we may sound monotonous, but of course, changes are not happening. The things we are criticizing, nothing is changing. The government is not listening. But we have to keep flagging the views and, of course, the perspective of the people, the suffering, the hardship. And just one fine day, it's all going to be, right with all of us. Until we see you on Monday, do have yourself a wonderful time. Bye-bye.